Urza's Holla Table Hall. How you doing tonight? And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a good one for you tonight. I've just got one simple question for all of you out there in the galaxy. Who's ready to get prepared? Terrible puns after the break. Let's hit it. Okay, so the solo scoundrels have all moved into free-to-play farming locations, and we've got probably a few more days before L3 and Lando get there, but I think it would be a good time to quickly go over the prepared mechanic, as I've been getting a lot of questions on my Discord about it, and I know there's a ton of interactions and abilities to account for, but believe me when I tell you guys, this is without a doubt the most fun team in the game to play. Having that ship move around just adds for just layers of fun. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys 4 fights. The first fight playing right now are 2 evenly matched teams, and they're playing it out on auto, and despite multiple revives and Ness really doing her part to stretch things out, the raid team is going to overpower our scoundrels. Next up, you're going to see 3 more fights. A beginner's fight using just 3 of the prepared scoundrels, and 2 very familiar scoundrels with Raid Han and Emphas Nest. So those are 2 kits that most people should be familiar with. We don't want to get too advanced too quickly here, so we'll just start off with 3 prepared kits. The next fight will add L3. That'll be like the intermediate fight. That'll be 4 prepared kits total. And then the final fight will be all 5. It'll include Landino. So my point with this fight running right now is to illustrate that the AI doesn't really know how to run the team optimally. And in the hands of somebody that has familiarity with just the basics, it can really be a one-sided affair. Okay, so this first fight, we've got what we consider the 3 most important prepared characters in the game. Kira is quite obviously the lead here, and her role is going to be to control the board. And what I mean by that is she's going to regularly cash in her prepared token for big assists and AoE dispelling on the opposition. Next up, you have Young Han, whose role is to be the facilitator here. And what I mean by that is his primary job is to ensure that Vanshu is prepared at all times. He can move as prepared to Kira if you absolutely need to, or if it's a pivotal moment in the battle, but really you want him to hold his prepared for a few reasons. One, he's got to be able to move to Vanshu, as I mentioned, but also when he's prepared, he's going to be countering a lot, and you'll see that in the footage. Lastly, Vanshu is pure support here, guys. Even though he's a tank and he's branded that way, he's there to ensure your scoundrels stay upright. He can gain prepared on his own when he heals to full, but to maximize your success, you're going to want to make sure you have the ability with Han to give him prepared at any time. Also, you want to have him buffed, because when he's buffed, he counters like 100% of the time, then Han will be called to assist if he's prepared. Han is prepared. So in terms of prepared priority, you have Vanshu number 1, Han number 2, and Kira number 3. Lastly, you do not have to worry about preparing your other 2 allies here, Emphas Nest and Raid Han. And the reason for that is they don't really gain anything from that. It's just a way of ramping up Young Han's damage, because he has an ability that looks at all the prepared characters on the board, and the damage ramps up based on that number. So you don't have to worry about preparing those 2. Really maximize your prepared between Young Han, Kira, and Vanshu. Okay guys, so the first thing you're going to notice here is that Han's going to open with the double tap, and what that's going to do is it's going to proc prepared on Kira. You see it there, she's prepared. We're going to go ahead and cash in her prepared and call the assist and call it on Han again and get her prepared again. A little combo here that I like to open up with. They're going to get their offense. We're going to do some TMR with Nest. Now with Young Han, I'm looking for less than 50% turn meter. You notice that Ray has foresight. I'm still going for it. It still works. You just have to attack at somebody. Chewie can do nothing but attack into Holdo. We'll do some crit chance up. Stay on Holdo with Nest. You're going to see Young Han do an assist here because he was prepared. And then we're going to call in Kira, do her AoE stagger. And the game is over at this point. The battle is over. Now we can just systematically pick these guys off with stagger. So you can see Raid Han with the immediate turn, reduce Ray's turn meter to 0, Young Han with the assist there. Next up, I'm just looking at turn meter right now. We're going to move over to Holdo. And then Young Han is going to move prepared over to Vanshu. It wasn't even necessary here, but now we've basically just totally locked the game. We're going to keep working on turn meter here, get those staggers cleaned up, reduce all that turn meter, and the fight is basically over at this point. We didn't even really need to get Van Chu going. That just shows you how you can use your prepared token with Kira to systematically just kind of take these guys out. It plays out like a lot like Resistance does, where you can kind of just move stuff around. It's really a thinking man's game. So I'll move over to the next fight now, the intermediate fight. All right, team, same approach. We're gonna double tap into Holdo here. That's gonna proc prepared on Kira. We're gonna immediately cash that in, call Han on the assist again, do the combo that we just did last time. She's gonna immediately get prepared again. L3 was called in as well because she starts the battle prepared. Next, we're gonna have a young Han fire array here to get himself prepared. There it is. And then Chewie's just gonna put damage into Holdo. And then there's an assist from Han because he is prepared. We'll go ahead and do the special here to get some buffs. That puts some buffs on Chewie so he gets the counterattack going. We also got a assist out of Han. Just go ahead and start ticking up L3. No immediate danger here, guys. We are 4x prepared. Things are looking really good here. Still no immediate danger. Let's just go ahead and continue to tick up L3. There's an assist from Han. Even that ability gives the chance at an assist. Just keep putting damage into Rey here. And because no one attacked L3, she got prepared there. So we'll go ahead and just continue to tick her up. I'm a little concerned about Han's health right here, but Chewie is prepared, so the revive can happen no problem. So we're just putting damage wherever we need to here. You'll see that no one attacked L3 again, she got prepared, so now we can go ahead and cash that in and heal. Bring Han back to full, or near full, I should say. And they're getting very close to Illuminated Destiny here, guys. We're just going to continue to assist off of young Han. There's more assists. He's really having a good fight here. Lots of assists happening. Nothing to do but gain some speed and protection back. We don't need to move prepared around. We don't need to cash that in quite yet. So we're just going to play as defensively as possible here. I find that playing defensively and stretching the battle out is usually the best tactic. There's ID. Okay, we're about to get rocked here, but because of all the prepared we have saved up and ready to go, should be no problem. So there's revive number 1 from Chewie. Instantly prepared again. Go ahead and put some damage from Han on R2. There's revive number 2 from Chewie. Instantly prepared again. We'll go ahead and get some stagger out there. And as you can see, they're just continuing the onslaught. Revive number 3. Chewie's prepared again. And I'm kind of making up my mind here on what I want to do. If I need to move prepared, I don't need to move it. Do I need to heal? Nope, I'm just going to go with damage. Get some health steal going. And there's revive number 4. And again, Chewie's full, so the prepared instantly comes back. And we're just going to continue to work on their DPS here. We've neutralized 2 threats. And we're going to just continue to do call and assist. I could have called Young Han here, or Van Chu, and got an assist from Young Han, but I went with the big damage with Han. It could have worked either way, with Raid Han, I should say. So we're just going to continue to pick off Rey here. Nothing to do but gain some speed and some protection back. And this fight's basically over at this point. And I think we'll go for a big hit with a move prepared, cash in our prepared on Raid Han, on Young Han, see if we can get a big hit. No big hit. We're going to just put it on auto and just let it cruise out. So yeah, as you can see, playing defensively as possible, holding those prepareds and making sure you're capitalizing on Young Han's assist is absolutely crucial to this team effectiveness. So we'll be back in just a sec with the final fight. Okay, team, last fight here, and just a quick heads up, I spent about 30 attempts trying to get through the same J-Ray team. Could not make it happen. The team just lacks Han's shoot first ability to basically disrupt everything, and his damage is just totally missing here. So it's not my recommendation to run all 5 prepared kits together. But anyways, I had to back out and supercharge my Lando, give him the best speed mods on the test account, and that's what you're going to see here. So starting off, you can see he's the fastest guy. I'm going to go ahead and just start working on R2 immediately with an ability block. Preventing that smoke screen, just staying on R2. We're going to call and assist Young Han, get as much damage on R2 as we can. Hopefully try and get him down. The great thing is Young Han got prepared here, and then we can obviously do the big hit and move it over to Chewie. So this is kind of a different approach. We're going on total offense here. We're not trying to play defense. We're going to move this straight over to Chewie, and then Chewie, I'm really thinking about doing it, and we're going to do the big hit here, and it was enough to get him down, which was a shocker because this was a heck of a fight, let me tell you. We're just going to move over to Holdo here. Don't think we're going to cash in prepared. Yeah, no, we don't, because I don't want to get counterattacked. And now I kind of sort of switch into defensive mode, making sure we get Han prepared again so to get the counterattacks flowing. Not the counterattacks, the assists flowing. And then we're going to get Han up and then just start ramping up the speed and the protection back. So it's going to slowly fall into our favor here. We've got prepared on Vanchu, which is all great. We'll be able to revive if we need to. Landino gets prepared at random. I think it's like a 40% chance at the start of his turn. And then we're just going to stay on Holdo here, guys. But this fight was totally different. We went on offense, had to get the early win to even have a chance. Just the amount of turn meter they were generating before I speeded up the Lando was just too much to even contend with. So it's not my recommendation to run all five of these guys together. Lando, he definitely feels like the weak link here. Like, these guys were doing stuff in the fight before, and there's just so many other characters that are better options to plug into that 5th slot. But you can see we have the fight under control. We're just slowly picking off Rey, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on auto and let it play out. All right, guys, we made it to the end. Congratulations. No, seriously, I hope this video was helpful for someone out there looking to learn a little bit more about prepared. Maybe you just learned a little bit. I hope you want to go out and farm those solo scoundrels, guys, because you better believe me when I tell you they are the most fun team in the game right now, and moving that token around just creates all sorts of awesomeness. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Stop on by Urza's Holotable Hall Discord server. It's your ultimate social hub for Galaxy of Heroes. Until next time, guys, your boy Urza's got to go to sleep now. I've been working on this video way too long. All right, guys, I will see you later.